Yo, this is Mickeyctx. Welcome.
Here we go.
Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Mickeyctx, and welcome. So, actually, you guys know what you're here about. You guys read the title, and this is a 20K special. Now, it's a Q&A. I promised you guys I was going to do a Q&A, and I really thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for everything you guys have done throughout this very short journey here. But, of course, I can't forget my good friend GR Gaming. He's a good friend of mine. I want him to go ahead and introduce himself really quick. He's going to be helping me out with this Q&A.
What's up, guys? John here. And first off, Mickey, congrats on 20K, bro.
Oh,
congrats.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
And for all you guys that don't know who I am, my name's John, aka Junior Game, and on my channel you're going to find Call of Duty commentaries about life, YouTube, gaming news, and all that kind of fun stuff. If you guys have a moment, there'll be a link in the box below. Go drop on by. And yeah, let's get right to this 20K Q&A video.
Oh, man, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for that awesome introduction. But I wanted to also point out that today's Q&A, he's basically going to be reading the questions you guys sent me through Twitter, Facebook, email, Skype, whatever you guys. Actually, there's no Skype, but I'm just putting everything out there so you guys could send me. I'm trying to get as close as to, just so you guys could send me as possible. So you guys sent me a ton of questions, and I picked out the best ones that I thought were suitable enough for some kind of discussions here on the Q&A, and he's going to be the one reading them. I'm going to be the one, of course, answering them. And this is not even rehearsed or nothing. This is improvised. As he tells me, I'm just going to go on top of my head and answer them. So let's go ahead down to the first question, man.
All right, let's do it. Our first question comes from Victor, and he says, are you going to do more PC gaming?
Alright, so Victor, you're saying if I'm going to do more PC gaming. I already seen some of my other PC gaming. I've done Mickeyctx, I've done Outlast. Of course, I'm doing a lot of Gary's mods right now, which JR Gaming is going to be also part of it in real soon. And I'm trying to get more into the other PC gaming as far as like, I don't know, whatever comes out. Independent games, yes. If you guys ever want me to play a certain game, you can always message me through any of my contacts of Twitter or anything and just say, hey Mickey, well, have you heard of this game? And I'll look it up, and if it looks cool, I'll play it. But yeah, in the near future, more PC gaming.
Alright, man, let's move on to the next question. It comes from Noah, and he's going to ask, what is your intro song called?
Actually, I'm actually glad you answered that, asked that, JR, because I didn't even know what it was because it's from a mixtape from SoundCloud, and it was this DJ. It was like 3 hours long, and I just liked that one part there, and I just downloaded the whole song, and I kept on looking for that song because I forgot where it was at, and I just found it. I thought it was perfect for my new intro, but I found out who the actual artist was, and it's Uberjakd, Uberjakd, and it's called Bump That. I'm actually going to put that on all my videos from now on the intro, because a lot of you guys asked me that, so I wanted to go ahead and clear that out. So it's Bump That by Uberjakd.
Okay, alright. Our next question, and this is a very good question. I want to know this too. It's from Grant, and he's going to ask, how do you know Deluxe 20?
Deluxe 20. Okay, well, me and him, we used to actually sell drugs. No, I'm just kidding. No, me and Deluxe 20, basically before he became this D20 that everybody knew, I messaged him a long time ago. I was trying to branch out when no one knew who I was, and for some odd reason, he answered. I mean, I was trying to just make friends on YouTube, and we started off just messaging each other on YouTube, and that's just what I tell you guys. You got to network. You got to branch out, because you never know when someone's going to reply to you back, and that's how I met D20, and we just became friends after that. Little by little, he just gave me his Skype, and we've been friends ever since, and we actually talk a lot about real estate and cars. So yeah, we're really good friends, and everything he's done for me, I always appreciate it. He knows that too. So yeah, so that's how we met.
That's awesome. Okay, our next question comes from Parker T off YouTube, and he's going to ask, why did you start YouTube?
Why did I start YouTube? Believe it or not, I had this YouTube channel now. I had another one before this, but I never posted videos. I had this one and another one. The first one was actually Mickeyctx, and I lost like rights to that because I never got on it, so they deleted that account. So I created this one, so I keep on like watching YouTube videos. And I think I created this one like in 2011 or something, but I just never used it. But I got into it right around the time I got more into Call of Duty around that year. And I started hearing of like these YouTubers that are putting out like these gameplays on YouTube, and I was like, what? And the first people that I actually started watching was actually White Boy 7th Street when he was like 50,000 subscribers in, and now he's like 2 million or something, and which is nuts. And Woody's Gamertag. And those are the two like inspirations I had. If you actually look through my first videos, I don't know, you never want to copy other people too much, but you kind of want to get little things from certain people and make it your own. And I think I was trying to be too much like White Boy 7th Street when my first videos came out. And but he was like my inspiration for some odd reason. And now I don't watch him as much. But yeah, that's why I started YouTube.
Okay. And our next question here comes from Bob Saget off YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah. What advice would you give to a YouTuber around 500 subs to grow faster?
All right, so what can I give you as a... Okay, so basically now it's really hard, almost impossible to make it on YouTube. Even to get to 1,000 with that group of friends, I would really recommend you getting friends around your channel size and help each other out, like liking videos, commenting on videos, cross-networking, dual commentaries, things like that. And the most important ingredient to your success on YouTube from my standpoint at 20,000 to someone that's 3 million or beyond is have lots of patience. And keep on, be very consistent with your work. And I know you hear that a lot, but trust me, if I only posted one video a week or one a month, no one would ever watch my YouTube channel. So that's really the secret to growth on YouTube.
No, that's very true. Very true. I couldn't agree more. Our next question comes from Me Nation, and he's going to ask, did you ever expect to get to 20K?
Did I ever? Actually, you know what? I never expected to get to 1,000, actually. And 2,000 came, and 5,000, and 10,000, and now, for some reason, I had like a slow point in summer of this year, past year. I keep forgetting it's 2014. But no, I never expected to get down to 20, and it's been nuts these last few months. And I mean, the amount of support you guys given me, I can never be more grateful. And I really appreciate you guys for giving all the support to now and beyond. So let's keep on rocking, guys.
All right, our next question comes from Tomb Gaming. Can you create semen?
If I was in the Navy, I would have a big long vessel full of semen. Yes, you can.
All right, our next one is coming from Nascenti off YouTube. Who did you look up to as a kid?
Who did I look up to as a kid? I looked up to possibly... I'm assuming he's acting like celebrities. I think everyone at one point looked up to Michael Jackson. And that was one of my role models, believe it or not, before this whole child molestation started happening. And basically my dad, and it's a weird comparison. My dad and Michael Jackson, but really, I mean, I wanted to dance like Michael Jackson, and I wanted to be like my dad. So it's really more my dad. So yeah, that's who I looked up to.
All right, our next question comes from Oh My God Waffle Bee, and he asks, do you speak Spanish? Also, do you speak any other languages? Finally, if you could learn any one language that you don't know, which would you pick?
So the first question, if I know Spanish, yes, I do. I know Spanish and English very fluently. My family speaks a lot of Spanish and English, but I was raised very Americanized. So I know, I had like Vicente Fernandez, which is like a Mexican singer, and I had like the Beatles. So it's very diverse in my house, and I was brought up to be proud of, being Hispanic, Mexican, and being extremely proud of being American. So that's my part of, yeah, I know Spanish. Another thing, if I knew any other language, I've been trying to learn Portuguese for the last few years, so that would be my... And even though it's kind of like Spanish, there's a lot of things about Portuguese that's really hard, and but that's one of the languages I would like to learn. And what was the other question? It was three questions, right?
Oh, yeah. Let me go back there. And, do you speak any other languages besides English and Spanish?
A little bit of Portuguese, but not that much, so.
Not that much. Okay, our next question's from email, and it's from Ben, and he says, I have a question I need to ask you. Do you like monkey potatoes and cows as a giant mega ball sack?
What? I don't know how to answer that. I guess so.
What kind of questions are these?
That's awesome.
That's great. Let's move on to the next one. And this one's from YouTube, from Jonathan. On a scale of one Power Rangers, how much do you like my grandma's ass? She's lonely.
Man, depends how. Depends how much you take care of that ass. Is it waxed, the butt, or is it hairy? I mean, you gotta lots of questions there, bro.
Also, how old is your grandma? Very good question.
She could be a young grandma.
Exactly. Okay, another question from YouTube from Christopher Gaming. Who would you meet, dead or alive?
Hey, another gaming, JR Gaming, and what was the other guy's name?
Christopher Gaming and
Gaming.
some other gamings.
Nice. Okay, who would I meet if dead or alive? You know, believe it or not, Paul Walker, and that's one of my favorite celebrities because a lot of people don't know this about Paul Walker. Besides being an actor, is that for the ones that know me on my channel, I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've been doing it for 4.5 years, almost 5. And Paul Walker was a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. He trained in California with the Gracie family and Toronto and other places that he's been. I've seen a lot of videos when he went to Canada and trained with GSP and things like that. And a lot of my friends have met him in real life, so that's really cool. But that's what I would have loved to meet Paul Walker, actually.
Yeah, it's most definitely. I didn't know that he was into jiu-jitsu and all that stuff.
Oh, he loved it. He wanted to be an ambassador. Really interesting story, actually.
Oh, that's great. Okay, getting on to our next question. It's from Jay, and he asks, when did you first start doing YouTube videos, and why did you start?
When did I start? I'm actually, JR, it's kind of funny. JR, I met you around the time I started YouTube, and that was like, what, a year and a half ago?
Oh, man, I'd say, yeah, a good year and a half, almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, and I had a really slow start. And to be honest, JR was the first person to help me on YouTube. And we've been friends ever since. So I started YouTube that long. And then what was the other part of the question?
The other part of the question was, and why did you start making videos?
Oh, and why did I start? Well, I wanted to just basically put up good videos so I could basically go back and brag to my friends in real life. Like, look, I could actually put up a good KDR. I didn't even think people were going to watch it. So my first videos on my channel are just gameplay. There's no commentary. And then I started thinking, hey, why don't I just buy a microphone and do a commentary? And then White Boy and then, 7th Street and Woody's Gamertag inspired me. So then I started doing that. So that's why.
All right. Our next question is from YouTube again, and it says, what would you do for a Klondike Bar?
The question is, what would I do for Klondike Bar? Wink, wink.
And our next question is coming from Fake Justice off YouTube. How tall are you, Mickey?
I'm actually 5'9" and almost 5'10", so I'm not super tall. I'm basically 5'10" with shoes and 5'9" without shoes. So I'm not super short, but I'm not tall. Like I wish I was like 6'2", but whatever. 5'10's fine.
Man, 5'9", 5'10", we're like the same height.
There we
pretty
go.
Much. All right, this is our last question, and it's an email question from Paul, and he's going to say, hey, Mickey, and welcome to this email. Who inspired you to do YouTube, and why did you pick the name Mickeyctx?
So you guys already know who inspired me, basically, and on YouTube. But why did I pick Mickeyctx? So Mickey's actually not my first name. It's actually my stage name when I'm stripping. Nah, but no, that's actually my nickname. My grandpa gave me that nickname when I was a little baby because I used to always carry a Mickey Mouse around me. And I still have that Mickey Mouse to date. It's like super road, and it's like half the things are missing, but I still have it. And my grandpa just named me Mickey, and my whole family ever since named me Mickey. So when I graduated high school, my graduation ring said Mickey, so everyone knows me as Mickey. And no one even calls me by my first like legal name. That's where Mickey came in, and then CTX came. The first initial of my last name is C, and then TX is because I'm from Texas. So. That was why I came CTX.
That's how you came up with Mickeyctx.
That's right. And it actually happened on PlayStation 3. So people are saying, oh, man, you're an Xbox fanboy. I'm like, I'm actually a fanboy of both. So that's how it actually happened. Mickeyctx was born in PlayStation 3.
All right. Well, that was our last question.
Oh, man. I really appreciate you helping me, JR, because I really wanted you. I've been wanting to do a commentary duel with you for so long, and I'm actually glad you took some time out your day-to-day to really help me out with this. So I really want to thank you for that, man. And as far as how you and me met, I wanted to let the people that watch us kind of understand how we met. Do you remember how we first met, JR?
Man, it was, like you said, a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, and I think we just came across each other's channel, and it was back when you had 300 or 400 subscribers, just before you got partnered with Machinima. And we just started talking to each other, sending emails back and forth, and I don't know. Things just kind of fell into place.
Oh yeah, man. I sent JR an email because you know how I told you guys that, you know, branching out to D20 and things like that, I was at like maybe 5,000 subscribers in, so he took me a little bit more serious. But as far as JR, he had like 1,000 and I had like 200-300. And I was branching out to him so he could help me out. Maybe we could become friends and things like that. And another valuable lesson for all my subscribers and JR subscribers is that never ever screw over the people that help you or screw over the people that got you there. You know, always stay positive and stay true to the people that are around you. Because it just brings out good vibes and good positive things will happen to you. And that's how me and JR became good friends. And we've been networking for a very long time. So if it wasn't for him, I don't think I would have been to my position I am today. He was the first person to open the doors for me. So, you know, you guys got to go to his channel and subscribe to his channel. Basically my online bro. And so we're really good friends for that reason. So I know you guys will like his content. And plus he gives shout outs, which is awesome. Like, a lot of people don't do that. They just, I have a feeling if JR ever blows up, and this is what I feel, if JR blows up and to the hundreds of thousands, to whatever and beyond, I guarantee he's probably still going to be doing shout outs. That's like his thing. He loves it. So when people want a shout out, I was like, hey, go to JR. He gives good shout outs, and that's the man to talk to. So go to his channel, and he does shout outs of the week, and he's also a really nice guy. So thank you, JR, for helping me again today.
No, thanks a lot, Mickey. Thanks a lot for everything, and you totally deserve that 20K.
Oh, man,
thanks,
thank you, man. Also, hopefully you guys enjoy his commentary, and JR helped me out a lot on this commentary. And if you're new to my channel, and of course new to JR's channel, haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button for mine, and I'm gonna have JR's link right there. You're guys gonna see it right there on the top right hand side of the screen, and also I'm gonna have all the description on, well, his info and description below. And yeah, so hit him up, tell him that you guys saw him on the Mickeyctx 20K video, and just subscribe and leave likes and whatever you guys want to do to JR. Just don't be mean. All right, so of course, if you guys could do me a big huge favor, hit this like. It helps the channel out every time you guys do that, and it helps the channel and the video out every time. So until next time, this is yours truly, Mickeyctx and JR, and we're out.
Take care.
Get into the fucking dance. You're gonna see him do something different, and this is what he does. Okay. I can maybe give him a break, and you guys are like, Mickey, give him a break. It's just him getting a little bit.